बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। राधावर कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय। जगदम्बिका माता की जय। श्री भवानी शंकर भगवान की जय। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव। सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सर्वमंगलमांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके। शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। वंदे देवमुमापतिं सुरगुरुं वंदे जगत्कारणं वंदे पन्नगभूषणं मृगधरं वंदे पशूनां पतिं। वंदे सूर्यशशाङ्कवाहननयनं वंदे मुकुन्द प्रियम्। वंदे भक्तजनाश्रयं च वरदम् वंदे शिवं शङ्करम्। ॐ शिव परात्परा शिव ओंकारा शिव तव शरणम्। ॐ शिव परात्परा शिव ओंकारा शिव तव शरणम्। ॐ शिव परात्परा शिव ओंकारा शिव तव शरणम्। ॐ शिव
परात्परा शिव ओंकारा शिव तव शरणम्।
ॐ शिव परात्परा शिव ओंकारा शिव तव शरणम्। ॐ शिव परात्परा शिव ओंकारा शिव तव शरणम्। ॐ शिव परात्परा शिव ओंकारा शिव तव शरणम्। ॐ शिव परात्परा शिव ओंकारा
शिव तव शरणम्।
हे शिव शंकर भवानी शंकर उमा महेश्वर तव शरणम्। हे शिव शंकर भवानी शंकर उमा महेश्वर तव शरणम्। ॐ शिव परात्परा शिव ओंकारा शिव तव शरणम्। ॐ शिव परात्परा शिव ओंकारा शिव तव
शरणम्।
ओंकार शिव तव शरणम् ओंकार शिव तव शरणम्। प्रेम से बोलो उमापति महादेव की जय। We bow down to Bhagwan Shri Krishna and to Shri Ram Bhagwan as well. Om Vamshi Vibhushit Karananavaniradabhat Pitambara Daruna Bimba Phaladharosthat Purnendu Sundar Mukharavidra Netra Krishnat Param Kimapi Tattvamaham न जाने। श्री राम राम रघुनंदन राम राम श्री राम राम भरताग्रज राम राम श्री राम राम रनकर्कश राम राम श्री राम राम शरणं भव राम राम। श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरन भवु भय दारुणम्। श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरन भवु भय दारुणम्। नव कंजलोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणम्। श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम। कंदर्प अगणित अमित छविनव नीर नीरज सुंदरम्। कंदर्प अगणित अमित छवि नवनीर नीरज सुंदरम्। पत पीत मानहु तरित रुचि शुचि नौमि जनक सुतावरम्। भजु दीन बंधु दीनेश दानव दैत्य वंशनि कंदनम्। रघुनंदयानंद कंद कोशल चंद दशरथ नंदनम्। श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम। सिर मुकुट कुंडल तिलक चारु दार अंग विभूषणम्। आजानु भुज सर चाप धर संग्राम जित कर दूषणम्। इति वदति तुलसीदास शंकर शेष मुनि मनरंजनम्। मम हृदय कंज निवास गुरु कामादिकल दल गंजनम्। श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुर् साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अतुलित बलधामं हेमशैलापदेहं धनुजवन कृशानुं ज्ञानिनां मृगगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। बोलेगा श्री महापति महादेव की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। Jai Sitaram to everyone, and welcome to our Tuesday evening Hanumanji Chalisa Satsangh, where we sing Hanumanji Chalisa. We come in your homes, and you come to our home here in Brampton. Devotees in the temple, and of course all of you online, join with us to spend the evening in devotion. Hanumanji Chalisa is nothing strange to you. We've been singing this since childhood. Some of us, actually most of us, did not even learn it with a book, but naturally, by practicing it, muscle memory, we have remembered it, we have retained it, and hopefully we have connected with Hanumanji through this beautiful Hanumanji Chalisa. Before we start this evening, we're going to have bhajans by Arjun, and he's going to sing a bhajan now and one later as well. We'd like to, for all of you to share this program on your social media page. Just click the share button and share it on Facebook, YouTube, and let others participate as well in the process of Hanumanji Chalisa chanting. Arjun will now sing a beautiful bhajan.
दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन सुन लो मेरी पुकार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन सुन लो मेरी पुकार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार भाग्य विधाता अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता दुखियों के तुम भाग्य विधाता सिया राम के काज सवारे सिया राम के काज सवारे मेरा कर उद्धार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन सुन लो मेरी पुकार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार अपरन पार शक्ति तुम्हारी तुम पर रीजे अवध बिहारी अपरम पार शक्ति तुम्हारी तुम पर रीजे अवध बिहारी भक्ति भाव से ध्यान पार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन सुन लो मेरी पुकार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार जपो निरंतर नौ तिहारा अब नहीं छोड़ो तेरा द्वारा जपो निरंतर नौ तिहारा अब नहीं छोड़ो तेरा द्वारा राम भगत मोहे शरण मिली जय राम भगत मोहे शरण मिली जय भव सागर से तार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन सुन लो मेरी पुकार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार
बोले सियापति रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। बोले बजरंगबली भगवान की जय। Now we're going to sing a couple of Hanumanji Chalisa. And all of you will join with us. Clap your hands. But before we do that, can I please ask all of you, what makes Hanumanji very happy? Well, apart from cooking him lots of food and tulsi and rot and mangoes and bananas and all the things which you will bring him on Hanuman Jayanti, what is it that makes Hanumanji very happy, everyone? When we say, Jai Shri Ram. Whenever we say, Jai Shri Ram, Hanumanji becomes extremely, extremely happy. So, Jai Shri Ram, everyone, I want you to say it, whoever's in the temple, and of course, everybody who's listening and viewing the program online, everybody says, Jai Shri Ram, at the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Jai Shri Ram, again, Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. That is what makes Hanumanji very powerful. That is what fuels him up so much so that he can lift mountains, he can fly away, he doesn't need a visa, he doesn't need an airplane, he doesn't need anything. He just takes off and he goes in his way. Whenever he says, Jai Shri Ram. Now let us do our first Hanumanji Chalisa today. And this comes from Asha Tilak from our Mandir, dedicating this beautiful Hanumanji Chalisa to everyone, and of course wishing everyone the blessings of Hanumanji Maharaj. Hanumanji is very close and very special to this family, to Asha and her family. And this evening she sends that blessings of Hanumanji to all of you, wherever you are, giving thanks and gratitude. May Hanumanji fuel your day. May Hanumanji fuel your life. May Hanumanji, of course, always keep all of you happy and healthy. This special dedication from Asha Tilak, who is of course, no stranger to our community and to our audience. She, of course, is the leader of our decor team. Always dedicate her hands in service to the divine. Let us dedicate this Hanumanji Chalisa to her and to all of you on her behalf. Sare mare pa mare ni re sa Shri Guru Charan Saroj Raj Nij Man Mukur Sudhar Barno Raghubar Bimal Jasu Jodayak Phalchar बोधिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहो मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिन्हु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजलि पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमत निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुवेशा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हरि हाथ भद्र और ध्वजा विराजे कान्हे मूंज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाई सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्ष उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिया भरत संभाई सहस बदन तुम्हरो यश गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहीशा यम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाय राज पर दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण बाना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना युग सहस्र योजन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर पल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेरी मुख माही जल दिलांगी गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिन पैसारे। सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरणा, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे, तीनों लोक हाकते कापे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा। संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, तासु अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों युग पर ताप तुम्हारा, है पर सिद्धि जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता, स्वर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को भावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुवरपुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्त न डरहि, हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करहि। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। जो शत बार पात कर कोई, छूत ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पर हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा। की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरण, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय में बसहूँ सुरभूप। बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की, सिया भज रामचंद्र की जय। And the blessings to Asha, of course, for always giving her life and her hands in service to the divine, and more so this evening for extending Hanumanji's blessings to everyone. God bless you always. Our next Hanumanji Chalisa is dedicated to Uncle Percy, who's celebrated his 85th birthday. Want to wish him a blessed birthday, and it was so nice to see Uncle Percy and his family in the temple during the Shivratri period for Katha. These are people and seniors who we haven't seen for so long at the temple. And I was so happy to have seen him. I did not know that his birthday was soon, but I want to wish you a happy birthday, Uncle Percy. But this greeting is, of course, coming from everybody else. All your whole family. And this, of course, the greeting came from your children, but from their mom as well, from Savita, Dolly, Indy, their husband, all their children, wishing you a very, very happy birthday. and I hope you have celebrated your birthday well in some good way. It is always a blessing to see Uncle Percy. He's a very traditional, a very good, kind-hearted man who, I said in the temple the other day, it's like when you see some people, you feel thrilled because it's a good thing. And he's one of those lovely gentlemen who's always, when he's in your presence, it's always a blessing to have him. Happy birthday to you, Uncle Percy. And we sing this Hanumanji Chalisa, wishing you a very, very blessed day. हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान और श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधार बरनो रघुबर बिमल जसु जोदायक फलचारि बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मुहि हारहु कलेश विकार हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान ओ कहियो जी हनुमान ओ कहियो जी हनुमान कहियो जी हनुमान ओ कहियो जी हनुमान हमारी राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान
हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान
जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिन्हु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नाम महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमत निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन वर्ण विराज सुवेशा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हाथ भद्र और ध्वजा विराजे कान्हे मूंज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिने को प्रभु चरित सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हरष उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिया भरत संभाई हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी से राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
सहस बदन तुम्हरो यश गावे यस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद
सहित ईसा
यम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाए राज पर दीन्हा हमारे राम जी से राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
हमारे राम जी से राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना युग सहस्र योजन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर पल प्रभु मुद्रिका में मुख माही जल दिलांग गए दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे तेते। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान।
हरे राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिन पैसारे। सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरणा, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे, तीनों लोक हाकते। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। नासै रोग हरे सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा। संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, तासु अमित जीवन फल पावे। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा है, प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। हरि अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। तुम्हारे भजन राम को भावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्त न धरही, हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करही। संगत कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हर जय 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 हनुमान गुसाई, कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाही। जो सत बार पात कर कोई, छूत ही बंधि महासुख। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, हो ये सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा। की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। पावन तनय संकट हरण, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय में बसहूँ सुरभूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। This morning, this evening rather, I'd like to just give you a few quick lines from this Sundarkand, this beautiful book, which all of you should have, by the way, because in April we're going to sing the entire Sundarkand with you, and you with me, from start to beginning, from start to finish rather. And we're going to do so right in the temple here, so all of you can join us. In this beautiful Sundarkand, we go to page 108, where Mandodari was speaking to her husband Ravana. Mandodari advised Ravana. So this is after Mother Sita was captured. Mandodari goes and says, Samujhat jasu doot kai karni Sravahi garbharajani chargharni Samujhat jatu doot kahi karni Sravahi garbharajani chargharhi Tasu nari nij sachiva bulai Patavau kanta chochahu bhalai Tav kul kamal vipin dukhdai Sita sita nisa samai Sunahu naat sita binu deenhe Itna tumhare sambhu aj keenhe. Mandodari goes, and the wife now becomes a counselor. Teachings in life or advices in life does not necessarily come from someone with a title called advisor, right? The best advice, the best financial advice that was ever given to me in life was not by a financial advisor, but it was from my very old parents. And you know what kind of advice they will give you? They will give you financial advice that you can actually understand. They will not tell you things that you don't understand and you're lost and then you sign a piece of paper and then you're figuring out then, what have I just done? No. The best financial advice that was given by not a financial advisor, but from the parents. And you know what the parents always teach the children? Only spend that which you can afford, right? The people in the old time, they didn't have computer, they didn't have books and all these kind of things. But if they work a little bit of money, they're able to spend some and save some for a rainy day. That is how they raised all of us, right? The greatest advice that comes in this life are not necessarily comes from someone with a title advisor. No. In this case, advice comes to Ravana from his wife, Mandodari. जिनके दूत की करनी का विचार करते ही है, राक्षसों को स्त्रियों के गर्भ गिर जाते हैं. हे प्यारे स्वामी, यदि भला चाहते हैं तो अपने मंत्री को बुलाकर उसके साथ उनकी स्त्री को भेज दीजिए. Mandodari approaches Ravan, and Mandodari says to Ravan, my lord. Remember, she doesn't call Ravan Ravan, call Ravan Swami. Hey Swami, my lord, if you seek your own well-being, call on one of your ministers and send back with him the consort of that prince, that Ram. Call one of your ministers and send Sita back with him. The very thought of whom envoys doings lead the wife of the demons to miss, Just as a frosty night spells doom for the bed of lotuses. Listen to Mandodari's advice. सीता आपके फूल रूप की कमलों के बन को दुखों देने वाले जोर की रात्रि के समान आई है. Just as a frosty night spells doom for the bed of the lotuses, so has Sita come here as a bane to your race, as a destructive force to your race. Listen, my lord, Swami, call Ravan Swami. Hey Swami, listen, my lord, unless you return Sita to her husband, not even Shambhu Bhagwan and Brahma can be of any good to you. It's a very beautiful lesson in life. Sometimes not even God can be of use to us when we are in certain situations, right? One devotee asked one day, Panditji, are all prayers answered? Well, I think first of all we have to define what prayer is, right? We have to define what prayer is. Because in a lot of people's minds, prayers means begging, or prayer mean asking, right? Pray for me. There's nothing wrong with that. But we have to define what prayer means, right? Because not all are all prayers answered. No. Not all prayers are answered. Why our prayers are not answered? So, if I go to God and I say, God, I want you to destroy this man or this woman, or cause bad for this man or this woman, guess what? That's never going to be answered. Because the Creator doesn't get involved in your problems that you created. The Creator did not create your problems, right? You created that. So how come there is God and there are so many bad problems in this world, right? There's another question that's asked. If there is a God, then why are people doing bad things? So one person asked me that one day, and I said, well, have you ever seen good parents with bad children? There's a lot of good parents around. Very good parents. But the children are not that good. And don't let's get caught up here with what is bad and what is good. I think we're sensible. There are good parents with not so nice good or not so good children, right? How is that? And similarly, there is a good God who has created us. The parents has given you birth, has educated you, has given you values, good parents, right? Because not all parents do these things. Good parents educate you, give you values, give you what you need, teach you the path of life, introduce you to some sadhanas, introduce you to Bhagwan. Good parents do that. But yet, not all children turn out good. It is not the fault of the parents, right? People choose to do what they want to do in life. That doesn't necessarily reflect upon the parents. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Similarly, the Bhagwan has created us. The good God has created us. The Creator has created us. But we created our problems. We created our problems. So when you go to God and pray that Bhagwan, please destroy that. No. That is not going to happen because God does not do that, my friends. God does not interfere in our issues. You have to do that. Now, are some prayers answered? Of course. Mandodari is saying here that Ravan, as long as you have Sita in your possession, not even Shivaji or Brahma will answer any of your prayers. Not even God will be on your side. There are some times when God is on our side, and there are some times when the Bhagwan will never be on our side. Should I remind everyone about Mahabharat? महाभारत में क्या क्या होता है? महाभारत में पांडव लोग हैं और द्रोण कौरव है. Bhagwan chose to sit on the side of the Pandavas. As a matter of fact, the Pandavas chose him. Arjuna chose God to be on his side. When Arjuna chose Krishna, God, Bhagwan, to be on his side, then what happened? Duryodhana, the evil brother, he celebrated. He said, y'all take the cowherd, y'all take him. I want his armies, right? When God is on your side, when Bhagwan is with you, then nothing in this world. I'm not saying that you will not be sick, you'll not be harmed, you will not die. No. But nothing can take you down. Let us not forget the story of Markandeya. Markandeya was the son of Mrikandu. Remember? Mrikandu, he and his wife, of course, married. They prayed to Bhagwan, Shambhu, for children. Bhagwan says, no problem. I can bless you with children, but you have to choose. I can give you a son, and he will live for 100 years. But he'll be very bad, mischievous. He'll bring down your family name. He will steal. He'll do all his bad things. Long life. Other choice is you'll have a good son, dharmic son, tapasvi son. Do lots of sadhana, sandhya vandana. He'll do everything. But he will only live for 16 years. How are you going to choose? Mrikandu says, Prabhu, I choose to have a good son. I choose to have a good son. The son was born. The parents, Mrikandu and his wife, they enjoyed their son. The boy was very prayerful. Every morning his Sandhya Vandana was, he built a mud Shivji lingam. He built a mud Shivji lingam, and every morning he did puja on that lingam. He was so devoted to Shivji Bhagwan. His parents were very happy. But when it was his 16th birthday, the parents became sad. Why they became sad? Because this is the day when their son Markande would leave. So he went and he asked his parents, why are you sad? And they said to him, of course, to him that today you're going to be your last day. The God of death is going to come for you. He said, that's why you're sad? I said, yes. He said, okay, no problem. Let them come for me. I'll be ready. And the boy went to the Shivlingam and he's praying to Mahadev. That's not the first day he's praying. He's a devotee of Shiva. His whole life is devoted to Bhagwan. And he's chanting Om Namah Shivaya. And when the God of death came, the God of death saw him praying. The God of death know that he cannot trouble anyone praying to Shiva. So what the God of death did, Yamraj says, Hare Puttar, it's time to go. I have to take you. And the boy says, no, God of death, Yamraj, wait. I have to finish my puja. He says, well, you better hurry up. I have others to pick up. I have a lot of people to pick up today. So the boy is not finishing. So he decided now to take his rope and throw it and catch the boy, Markande. So he took his rope and he threw it. And when Markande saw the rope coming, Markande held on to the lingam like this. And the rope caught Markande and caught the lingam. And the God of death tried to pull. And when he pulled the lingam and the boy, Lord Shiva appeared on the lingam. Mahadev Bhagwan appeared on the lingam. Mahadev Bhagwan took out his Trishul and says, God of death, Yamraj, I'm going to kill you. And that would be a good thing. You think of it. If Lord Shiva had killed the God of death and nobody would have died, everybody would be happy. Well, I don't know if that would be such a good thing. As he was going to kill the God of death, Markande says, Prabhu, no. You're going to kill the man who has to take life. It's a message that if you have, or when you have Bhagwan on your side, when you have God on your side, even death cannot defeat you. Even death cannot defeat you if you have God on your side. But I'm not talking about God on a Sunday morning. I'm not talking about God on a Monday evening or a Tuesday. I'm talking about God has taken over you. Bhagwan it doesn't mean you have to sit down on Om Namah Shivaya all day. No. Because when you have Bhagwan in you, your life will reflect God. Kindness, compassion, truthfulness. God will be just radiating. Bhagwan will be radiating. And radiating in the form of goodness, kindness, smile, gentleness. And anyone who wants to trap you with a rope and pull you down, they better be strong because they have to take God with them. And nobody can do that. Anybody who wants to pull you down, anything in life, any problem, any worry that wants to pull you down in life, they will never be able to do that because you have God with you. Right? This is Bhagwan. This is Bhagwan. Now what happens here? Mandodari back in Sundarkand, Mandodari tells Ravan, unless you release Sita, not even Shivji will be on your side. Not Brahma will be on your side. Sometimes we have to look at our actions and we have to ask that what are we doing so good, so well that Bhagwan is on our side, right? You have family, you have friends, you have a job, you're alive, What have we done that God has been on our side for so long? What have we done good that Bhagwan has given us this beautiful home? What have we done that Bhagwan has given us beautiful friends in form of satsang? What have we done well? And then keep doing that good. And then the other thing is that, what have we done so bad that Bhagwan has not allowed us to embrace good company in life? What have we done so wrong that Bhagwan has not blessed us with ability to be kind? What have we done so wrong that nobody likes us? Right? Nobody, sometimes you do a million good things in this world, people never like you. Maybe because you're not likable, right? But why? Why? So everything that happens is a result or a gift from the divine. But you have to have Bhagwan on your side. Mandodari tells Ravan, Shivji is not going to be on your side, Brahma is not going to be on your side. What did she say? Ram banan ban ahigan saris nikar nisachar bhek jab lagi grasat na tab lagi jatan karahu taji tek. Mandodari says, Swami, talking to Ravan, of course, Ram's arrows are like a swarm of serpents. Bhagwan Ram's arrows are like a swarm of serpents. While the demon army, your army, Ravan, is like frogs. What a beautiful description. The Lord's arrows are like a swarm of serpents, and your army are like frogs, which means the serpent is going to eat out all the frogs. Therefore, giving up obstinacy, devise some means of survival before the serpent devours it. Before the serpent devours it. This is the advice she gives to Ravan. Well, today is International Women's Day. And I chose this verse because this advice came from a woman. Ravan was not going to spend any time listening to his wife. Well, first and foremost, he thinks he's big and bad, and Mandodari is just a woman. So he's going to pay severe consequences for not listening to his wife, for not listening to a woman. Today, when we come next week, rather, we'll talk about some of the discussion. But today, we bow our heads to all the women of the world. It is International Women's Day, but for a Hindu, every day is International Women's Day. All of us, regardless of what gender we are these days, we have come from a woman. We've all come from a woman. For Hindus, we put women first. Tvameva mata chapita tvameva. When we go to talk to God, the Creator, what do we say? We didn't say tvameva pita mata tvameva. No. Tvameva mata chapita tvameva. No. You are my mother, Bhagwan, and then you are my father. Well, that's one. What does the Upanishads tells us? The three devatas in our life, Matri Devo Bhava, Pitri Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. Your first God is your mother. Not father, not guru, not anybody else. First God is your mother. Every woman is a mother, regardless if you have given birth to children or not, you're a mother. Because in some way or the other, you have found ways to give motherly affection to other people. Today, what the West is doing, trying to empower women, must be applauded. That's good. We have women's rights. We have women's forum. These things are all good. There are dialogues about women. The world today is trying to put women first. I want to let you know that as Hindus, we believe that women do not need to be empowered because women are already very powerful people. You cannot try to give power to somebody who is the most powerful person in the world. But there's nothing wrong with that. Right? There's nothing wrong with that. In our temple, in any temple you go to, the most famous in that temple is the Devi. In the Hindu calendar, we have celebration for women, God more than any God. Right? We have 9 nights of Navratri, March, April. We got 9 nights of Navratri again in October. Which other men have that? Lord Shiva get one day, he's the master, he get one day. Krishna Bhagwan get one day. Hanumanji get one day, Ram Bhagwan get one day. How much she got? 18 days. Sometimes more. Why? Because Hinduism, we know that the most powerful force is the woman. In the temples, which of the god will have the most hands? Not Vishnu Bhagwan, he got 4. Not Shivji, not Ram, Ram Bhagwan has 2, not Krishna. The Devi, the most hands that she have in this temple, it is called Ashtadasha Bhujarup. The one with 18 arms, Ashtadasha Bhujarup. 2 times she took this form, mainly when Krishna Bhagwan took avatar, and when when she had to destroy Mahishasur, Ashtadasha Bhujarup she took. The most hands. Yet we are trying to empower women. Women are already the most powerful force, the most powerful creation of God. And if men are still trying to get grip of that, I think you should get grip of that very quick. Because that has always been the Hindu philosophy. That has always been the Hindu belief. Let us go to Manusmriti. What does Manusmriti tells us? Manusmriti is the code, the book of the Hindus. Yatra naryanti pujante ramanti tatra devata. Yatra naryanti pujante ramanti tatra devata. It means that at a place where women is worshipped, Yatra naryanti pujan, nari means the lady, pujante, that place where women are worshipped, ramanti tatra devata, that place God will always reside. The devatas will always reside there. Be careful how we treat our women. Because if you don't treat them well and you go to pray to God, Bhagwan will never be on your side. Remember Mandodari here? You know why Lanka was destroyed? Why Lanka was destroyed? Lanka was destroyed because Sita was not treated with respect. Yatra naryanti pujante ramanti tatra devata. Where women are respected, God will always be there. Wherever women are not respected, God will never be there. On this International Women's Day, we pray that may the women of the world always retain their power. They have never been powerless. This is a woman's world we're living in, by the way. If you don't know, this is a woman's world. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's a good world. But people make bad choices. Let's not blame the world because we are making bad choices. Pray that God continue to bless all the women, all the mothers, all the females. May they all retain their power, their strength, and their courage in life. Bole Pawan Sutta Hanuman ki Jai. Arjun, sing another bhajan. We got some clappings. Very nice. Very nice. Arjun will sing a bhajan and then we'll close out for tonight. We'll do Aarti afterwards. While Arjun is preparing, I want to remind all of you, well, we have decided to do a small holy program at the temple in person. So Sunday come in on, what date is Sunday, I think? It's the, there we go. Sunday is the 13th. The 13th of March, which is Sunday coming, at 3 p.m., right in our auditorium downstairs, we have a holy singing program, just music. The kids of the temple, younger ones, older ones, everybody, they'll be singing beautiful songs. I'm inviting all of you to come on out, especially our seniors. I want you to come out, sit down downstairs. Just enjoy an evening, quiet evening of some songs and things like that. I'll entertain you even a little bit with a few, jokes and song and thing. So come on out and let's have a beautiful evening from 3 p.m. We'll prepare some nice snack box for everybody who comes. We want you to come out to the program and be with us there for that, for a couple of hours. We're not going to keep you long, for a couple of hours. We'll sing a little chautal, we'll sing little songs, holy songs, film songs and thing. I will make it a very beautiful evening. Nothing too fancy, but something very simple. All the entertainment of Bhavani Shankar Mandir have always been provided by our children. Because we believe in our children, we believe that we have the talent in the temple to do anything that we want to do. And so Sunday, the children are going to sing for you. I'm going to do a few renditions. And we're going to call it a nice afternoon from 3 o'clock onwards. Come on out in person. Pass the message around. We've done a flyer. And it's free. You don't have to pay to come in. If you want to give donation, thing, that's fine. But it's free. Just come on in. Sit down. Enjoy yourself. And then, provide you a little snack box to go. And just make sure you have a nice afternoon with us. Sunday come in, 3 o'clock. Bring out your friends, bring out your family, sit with us. We haven't done this since 2 years now, a holy program, at least live. We did it virtually. So come on out and let's have some fun on Holy. And of course, the following week, Wednesday, the 18th is Holy. Invite everybody to come on out on Holy. That's an evening where we celebrate, we sing, we play, we sing chautal, we sing holy songs. Just come on out and enjoy Holy with us on the 18th. Thank you, Arjun.
पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो 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 वस्तु अमोलिक दे मेरे सतगुरु अमोलिक दे मेरे सतगुरु कृपा कर अपनायो पायो जी मैंने कृपा कर अपनायो पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो जन्म के पूंजी पाई जन्म जन्म के पूंजी पाई जग में सभी को आयो पायो जी मैंने जग में सभी को आयो पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो पायो जी मैंने राम रतन चिन कूते चोर न लूटे, कर चिन कूते चोर न लूटे, दिन दिन भरत सवायो पायो जी मैंने, दिन दिन भरत सवायो पायो जी मैंने, राम रतन धन पायो पायो जी मैंने, राम रतन धन पायो। सत की नाव केवतिया सतगुरु, सत की नाव केवतिया सतगुरु, भव सागर आयो पायो जी मैंने, भव सागर आयो पायो जी मैंने, राम रतन धन पायो पायो जी मैंने, राम रतन धन पायो। मीरा के प्रभु, मीरा के प्रभु, मीरा के प्रभु, मीरा के प्रभु, गिरिधर नागर, मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर, हर्ष हर्ष जस गायो पायो जी मैंने, हर्ष हर्ष जस गायो पायो जी मैंने, राम रतन धन पायो पायो जी मैंने, राम रतन धन पायो पायो जी मैंने, राम रतन धन पायो।
A quick reminder as well, everyone, that on Saturday coming, we have a GoVax campaign here. COVID vaccines will be given to everyone who comes on Saturday. We have this information posted on our Facebook page. You can register on the government website as well. The GoVax bus will be here from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Come on out and get your vaccines, your first-time vaccine, second-time vaccine, or booster, everything you can get here. Walk-ins are welcome, but that will be given on a priority basis. But come on out, register, come on out, and we hope to see you here in the Mandir's compound. By the way, the bus will be here. Bhavani Shankar Mandir is hosting that program on Saturday. We are hosting that program. At the temple as well, we have COVID testing kits for everyone. We have hundreds of packages here for everyone who comes. So please take a package when you come. And this is self-test at home. You can do testing at home for COVID testing. And I think I said next week Wednesday is holy. It is actually next week Friday, which is the 18th of March. So please come on out, 18th of March, next week Friday. Thank you, Arti. Om yani kani cha papani janmantar kritani cha tani sarvani nashyantu pradakshanam pade.
आरती की जय हनुमान लला की, दुष्ट दलन रघुनाथ कला की। आरती की जय हनुमान लला की, दुष्ट दलन रघुनाथ कला की। जाके बद से गिरिवर कावे, रोग दोष जाके निकट जाके। अंजनी पुत्र महाबलिदाई, संतन के प्रभु सदा सहाय। आरती की जय हनुमान लला की, दुष्ट दलन रघुनाथ सुतनं भार न लाई। आरती कीजे हनुमान लला की, दुष्ट दलन रघुनाथ कला की। लंका जारी असुर संहारी, सिया राम जी के काज सवारे। लक्ष्मण मोर पार सखारे, आनि सजीवन प्राण उबारे। आरती कीजे हनुमान लला की, दुष्ट दलन रघुनाथ कला की। आरती कीजे हनुमान लला की,
ओम
दुष्ट दलन रघुनाथ कला की। आरती कीजे हनुमान लला की, दुष्ट दलन रघुनाथ कला की। दुष्ट दलन रघुनाथ कला की, दुष्ट दलन रघुनाथ कला की।
ॐ कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं, संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं, सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। त्वमेव माताश्च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। ॐ शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं, विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभांगं। लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिविरध्यानगम्यं, वन्दे विष्णु भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं। नीलाम्भुजश्यामलकोमलाङ्गं, सीतासमारोपितवामभागं, पाणो महासायकचारुचापं, नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथं। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं, यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके, शरणे त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते। शरणागतदीनार्तपरित्राणपरायणे, सर्वस्यार्तिहरे देवी नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते। अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं, दनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं, सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं, रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। आवाहनं न जानामि त्वर्चनं, पूजा चैव न जानामि क्षम्यस्य परमेश्वरा। मंत्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं सुरेश्वर, यत्पूजितं मया देव परिपूर्ण तदस्तु मे। गतं पापं गतं दुःखं गतं दारिद्र्यमेव च, आगतां सुखसम्पत्ति पुण्यभुजं तव पूजनात्। ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शांति शांति शांति। ॐ बोलिए गणपति महाराज की जय, बोलिए भवानी शंकर देव की जय, सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की जय, राधा कृष्ण भगवान की जय, जगदम्बे मात की जय, लक्ष्मी मैया की जय, सरस्वती मैया की जय, सत्यनारायण भगवान की जय, सूर्य भगवान की जय, गंगे मात की जय, वीर बजरंगी हनुमान जी महाराज की जय, सूर्यादि नवग्रह देवताओं की जय, अपने अपने गुरु महाराज की जय। धर्म की जय हो, अधर्म का नाश हो, प्राणियों में सद्भावना हो, विश्व का कल्याण हो, गौ माता की सेवा हो, धरती माता की जय हो, सत्य सनातन धर्म की सदा ही जय। जय जय श्री राधे, बोले वीर बजरंगे, हर 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 महादेव। दुख हर, दरिद्र हर, कष्ट हर, क्लेश हर, हर हर महादेव शंभो। सबको जय जय सीताराम।